They helped me when I came out of hospital. This is the second time they've helped me. The first time was about 8 years ago. I was in hospital with post-traumatic stress syndrome, and they gave me great support for getting me settled into a property. And this time I was in hospital again with anxiety. I had bad anxiety. Even when I left the hospital, I was in a terrible state. I come out, I was well drugged up. I didn't know what to do. They took me to the council and waited for hours, 5, 6 hours, to see one of the council people, the top person, to see me, to get me housed, because otherwise I'd have been on the street.
Well, after being in hospital, having a serious heart attack, my home worker found me this lovely flat so I could move out of this temporary accommodation because of what's going on there. It wasn't a place for me. She found me this flat, fell in love with it, moved in there on the 23rd of February. Could have broke down in tears when I saw that lot. From then on, my home worker has done everything possible. Paperwork, phone calls, stuff I wouldn't even dream of.
They've brought me through from a mental breakdown. I was in hospital for 3 months, and when I came out, you feel lost in the world. You're not on this planet really at all.
The guy he spoke to on the telephone said, could he speak to me? And he would speak to me, and I was really very bad anxiety. Really didn't, I wanted to kill myself. I really wanted her. But he calmly said, go to the hospital, see the hospital, and they will help you straight away. And then I said I'd do it, but I didn't. And he phoned me back about 20 minutes later to check to see that I'd gone, and he said, you must go. He said, you sound like you're going to harm yourself. So I went to the hospital, and the hospital was very helpful, a lot better than they used to be, because with mental health, people just don't want to know you because they think you've got the plague. But they helped me.
I don't think I'd be alive today if it wasn't for the fact that somebody saw the situation I was in from Homeworks and called a doctor. Doctor came along, took one look at me, and the ambulance was there in 3 or 4 minutes. Had post-traumatic stress and that kind of thing. I managed to, well, I thought I'd got over it, but it doesn't leave you. It just sits there festering. Didn't know that until I was told. And now I'm getting better. And I've got goals, and I've got an ambition of what I want to do, which is perfect. It's perfect. That's the one thing. And at one time, I was literally heading downhill to the point of 6 foot under, and probably would have gone there. And I could burst into tears telling you it.
Well, Homeworks has made a difference to my life because whilst in hospital having heart disease, now I've got something else to think about. Think about myself, not dwelling on how many tablets I've got to take a day, which is a hell of a lot. And I've got something else to look forward to. You know, I'll enjoy waking up in the morning now, instead of waking up and thinking, oh God, here we go again. But they have really pulled the stops out for me.
It's given me back my independence, whereas when I came out, I was lost, really was lost, and couldn't find my way out of a dark place, and I couldn't find the light to try and get back to normality, whatever normality is in this world.
The only person left in my life now who I can rely on and fall back on is Homeworks with my support worker.
Well, seriously, if Homeworks weren't there for me, I would have killed myself, because I couldn't cope with the pressure. I've got bad anxiety as it is. It's unusual for me to be sitting here with you lot, because I usually don't sit around people. I usually get up and run. But they have helped me. Fantastically. You can't give Homeworks up.
Well, it's a no-brainer. It's extremely important. I mean, there's a lot of people worse off than me. And without homeworks being involved, a lot of people wouldn't get this help. Now, they'd probably go to hospital, probably be sectioned, but then home workers bring them back or get them on their feet, sit down and talk, because every interview, every meeting I have with my home worker, it's not just 15 minutes, it's over an hour.
Without homeworks, then I'm sure it takes a lot of burden off of the council, because when we went to the council office, there was loads of people queuing up all the time to see people. Homeworks are fantastic. They've got a good way with the council. Everyone knows each other, and they know what to do to get you sorted.
Homeworks to the community, but a lot of people are lonely at home. There's a lot of people that need the help that you probably don't even know exist. They need to keep all the services going, really, because I think a lot of people out there, not just me, but there's lots of other people out there that are crying out for help, and it needs to be expanded, not cut back. I dread to think a lot of people I don't think would be here. A lot of people would have ended their lives. Horrible to say, but it's a fact.
I've got a smile on my face now, and I had my head down as if I'd lost a penny for a long time.
But homeworks pushed all the time to get me a place. Otherwise, I would be dead now. So, when you come out of hospital and you have got nothing, you're panicking, you don't know what to do. It's fantastic to have someone like Homeworks to help you, because without the Homeworks, you got no chance.
In 3 words, thank you, Homeworks.